How's it going, guys? Mike from Pinnacle Training Systems here. So today we're going to be working on some different shoulder strengthening techniques as well as indirectly training our core using opposing forces today. All right, guys, so for equipment setup today, we're going to need a couple things. One, we're going to need a dumbbell or a kettlebell of our choice. As well, we're going to need some bands today, okay? And now we also want a high vantage point to set this up to. Now we can set it up to a pull-up bar, squat rack, we can set it up to a TRX strap, how we have it today. Just anything that gives you a little bit higher of a vantage point. So when choosing your band as well as your kettlebell today, start off with like a smaller band and a smaller weight, just so that way we can at least get the motion down first. Just that way you know what to expect when you do the motion. From there, you can go ahead and advance up to a thicker band as well as heavier weights and really start working on some of that strengthening as well as that core engagement. So for this strengthening technique today, this is a great prehab movements that we can do prior to any type of pressing day. If we're gonna be doing a bench press that day or a shoulder press, anything like that at all, this is gonna be a great way to kind of, again, lock our shoulders in place, kind of work on improving some imbalances. And like I said earlier, working on indirectly training our core here, okay? So we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab our weight first, and then we're gonna come and grab our band. We're gonna step back a couple feet from the band, depending on how strong it is. Then we're gonna go ahead, keep it nice and firm. You're gonna lock your arm into place here, okay? Keeping this lat isometrically locked the entire time. Now with your arm that's holding on to the kettlebell, you're gonna be going up into a frontal raise, okay? So now I got a force trying to pull my arm in the opposite direction, and then I'm taking my arm in another direction. What's gonna happen is my body's gonna want to kind of like twist and turn because it's kind of an awkward position. You know, we're not ever in an indirect stance where we're kind of going against each other. So this is going to cause us to really kind of focus on keeping your core tight, allowing that engagement to happen, and really focusing on just moving throughout the motion. It's not something that we want to go super heavy with. It's more all about just kind of getting and focusing on that contraction, okay? That'll be the first one. You'll do 5 each side, and then we're going to go ahead and go to more of a sagittal plane. We're going to take our band again, stand a little bit to the side. This time I'm going to, again, pull it in, lock my lats into place, and then I'm going to go opposite direction, doing a lateral raise with the kettlebell on this side. Just a quick little review. So today, we need a band, we need a kettlebell or a dumbbell, working on opposing forces here, trying to warm up our shoulders, warm up our lat, the whole shoulder girdle in there, as well as working our core here, okay? So again, work on starting off easy, kind of get the feel of the movement first, and then slowly start progressing up to thicker bands, heavier weights, and again, make sure we're all working within a safe realm. Use this more as like a prehab exercise and working on improving imbalances in our shoulders, and as well as, like always, working on improving that core strength, so we're staying nice and safe, okay? Thank you guys for joining us. Have a great one.